Okay, and good morning. Here we are. Oh my gosh, already hot here where I am. It's getting hot all over the place. Thankfully, I am in a nice, cool basement. And right, normally here, up until just a few weeks ago, I still firing up a heater and get the place room a little warmer. Not today. So, all right, this is my second yoga of the day already. I just came back a few minutes ago from an outdoor yoga practice here for the Quad Cities Corporate Games. Quite honestly, it's a beautiful location. The yoga was bad. All right, and I'm gonna give you better yoga than I got. So I hope you appreciate. I certainly, I'm gonna need it myself. But honestly, couldn't hear her, and she didn't do a very good job anyway. But enough running down other people. It's not what we're about to. Because it says the practice we have, the teacher we have is who we have. And sometimes we gotta take what we can get. That's what my dad used to tell me when we were traveling on the road. It's like, when you're on the road, you gotta take what you can get. Right? You don't have your favorite kind of food? Well, we gotta eat. We're gonna eat this. No. Because you gotta eat. You gotta work. Gotta yoga. So, some days it's not your favorite style. Right? Some days you gotta do it on your own. Even if you don't normally like to. You gotta get your yoga. Don't have a class. Don't have time to go to the gym. Don't have time to go find one. You're out of town. You do some stuff in your hotel room. As long as it's done. That's the main thing. It's gotta get done. If it's done, good on you. Right? As the Aussies would say. So, here we go. Let's start seated. Ah, my goodness. So, we begin the awareness of ourselves sitting upright. A little bit of work in the lower abdomen. That small engagement muscle. It's not big, fancy, strong work in the core and all that. You can't show this off. It's down in your crotch. The tip of the pelvis. It's small. Right? It's not a big deal. But here we are. I mean, the muscle's small. But here we are making a big deal about it. Why? This is a tiny little percentage of our body. So what? Maybe I could sit up a little bit taller. I'm still sitting. Right? Alright, yeah, maybe I'm a little slumped. Oh, you still breathe? Crying out loud. What do you mean talking about? Sit up tall so you can breathe right. Frick that. But feel the difference when you do bring that awareness to that little thing. When you sit upright. It's a small change in the chest. Again, the idea for years, and it's like when I was a kid, it's like a collapsed rib cage, sounded like something really intense, like an accordion, but it's not. It's just this. You can feel the difference in your breath immediately as soon as you bring that awareness to it. That little tug of the chin, the next lung in. And it's hard at first. Try to keep that. It's challenging. Yeah. Because it's small and it seems so unimportant. And then when you're learning it, it's like, this is hard. Right? I remember my first yoga classes. It's like sitting there and sitting there. My back is killing me trying to sit upright like this. This is the whole point is to make my back hurt less, right? You gotta learn how. And it takes time. Not that much time though. And again, that small little adjustment that seems so big really isn't. But it still has that positive impact for everything. The freedom of movement, of breath, of feeling, of thought is there for the entirety. Exhale forward. The entirety of your body moves freely. These little awarenesses, the tuck of the chin, flow of the breath, all of it. It's there for you. Inhale up. Roll. Sit tall. Lean back. Again, so feel how that work changes. Right? When you let it a little extra focus from your few breaths, right? It's really not that big. I make a big deal about it. I know, right? Inhale up, lift your chest, right? And yeah, no, I've heard it. Been in more than a few yoga classes, blah, 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 blah. And it's good to be reminded about it now and then. These things need to be occasionally repeated. So we do remember that we need these freedoms, these strengths, these focuses for the rest of it as well. Exhale up. This is a metaphor, of course. I'm sure you probably figured that out. Left arm up, right hand here. Exhale it out. And we breathe. Inhale up. Exhale up. And we inhale up. And twist, of course. Let's go to the left first today. Why not? Back of the right hand towards the left knee, left hand in beside us. And we exhale and rotate. Breathe now. And inhale and untwist. Back of the left hand towards the right knee. Right hand inside us. Up we go. Exhale, twist. Breathe. Some pinched in my shoulder this morning. Been bothering me all this week, actually. Yeah. Be aware of it. This is part of the practice. Today, I had to deal with it. So, right, if I wince a little bit, that's what it's for. That's what's going on. So James things for me. Inhale and twist. And again we exhale forward. Inhale up. Alright, nice job. Let's go ahead and lie back and lie down now. Come on all the way back. So, we're just going to start getting ourselves nice and low here. We're going to find some space in the body. Again, this little bit of work here. It's a little bit easier to find when you're reclined because, of course, you've got the back being supported by the floor. It gives you some space for that. Alright, we're just going to keep that going as we exhale and pull our knees up and in. Hands on the shins, a little press in. Now if you got to reach for the thighs, do so. It's okay. Just going to bring a little bit of work here. Getting our back nice and long. Keeping that space. And we inhale. And the feet come down. Okay, now, so a lumbar roll twist. A little variation on that today. Just because. So we're going to extend the right arm out from the shoulder back, hand there for now. We're going to take the right leg long, little flex the toes, then we pick the left foot up. Knee is above the hip. So this is an active thing. Now we're going to take the left arm out nice and long, hitting the wall. Then we bring the right arm over here, just behind the knee. I'm going to exhale and twist and breathe. Now you're not trying to push down. Again, you're following the direction. This is a lengthening action. That work in the lower abdomen becomes a big part of this. Again, that small little thing. Takes the lower back, gives it a little length. Again, it's a small little adjustment, but there is all the space you need to get a good, strong spinal twist or release across the entirety of the back. Come around the outside of the left hip a little bit. And we inhale and untwist. Let the left foot come down. We'll bring the right knee up. Exhale, pull it in. And we squeeze. And we inhale. And we're going to do the other side. So now, left leg out. Right foot up. Exhale. Breathe. And we inhale and untwist. And let the right foot come down. Alright, again, bring the left foot up. Now we're going to bring these in, but this time we're going to deepen into a little bit of a hip opening here. So we're going to cut, exhale, pull the knees up. We're going to take the knees to the outside of the ribs. Now, at this point, you can find for yourself, if you can, maybe curling up a little bit. Bring your hands to the outer edges of the feet, crossing the rest of the ankles. Go for it. But now, if you do that, curled up, and you cannot get your shoulders back down, keeping your chin tucked. Bring your hands to the backs of your thighs. If you're doing that, the same thing. If your lower back's all curved up, put your hands to the back of the thighs. Either way, we're going to raise those ankles up. I'm getting a little press down now. Breathing. So the knees are going out a little bit. Now we don't want to turn them too wide. They're not necessarily in tight to the ribs. Now I used to coach to keep the knees in a little bit tighter, but change that a little bit. There's a little more room for the hip to release. We don't keep it too tight. There we go. And inhale, we're going to bring those heels down. Release the feet, let the feet now come to the floor. Okay. A reclined Baddha Konasana, we'll extend it slightly. We're going to bring the inner edges of the feet, I'm going to say the soles of the feet together, the edges of the feet to the mat, heels as close as we can without that pelvis tipping. We're going to exhale and release our inner thighs. Use your hands to turn your thighs out a bit. Alright, now, sweep your arms up above your head. Backs of the hands on the floor. Shoulders stay real broad. Do not let that movement tip your pelvis. So back to that little thing. Right. Keeps your back from curving. Keeps your nerves from pinching. Keeps room in for your breathing. So this all calms and you go where you can in the full strength and openness. And it's not just the big muscles, the big movements. Bring the hands down underneath. Inhale up. Let those feet come apart. All right, now we're going to deepen this a little bit. So what we're going to do now, we're going to come into another reclined twist. This is a reclined revolved triangle now. So the right leg goes out, the heel's on the floor, right toes flex back. We're going to bring the left knee up. First two fingers, left hand. Right hand to the left big toe. There we go. and then push that leg along. Now, little flex is okay with that leg as long as you can get it though. And if you're really twisted out, the knees badly flexed, let go of your foot. That's a byproduct. It's going to hold the outer edges of the leg towards the ankle. Lift them out. Exhale and twist. So it's a little stronger now. Go where you can. Right? So now, this does not matter whether your foot hits the floor. Right? Maybe because of this extra work today, you don't seem to twist as far. That's okay. We'll get back to it. Right? And your left knee, inhale and untwist. Now, right hand, left elbow, a reclined lizard. So you get some abs working. We'll get that elbow locked. We exhale and bring that weight down. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, a little something there. So again, we're doing like kind of a half of that happy baby, but we're bringing this stronger because we've got the elbow behind the knee, because we're letting the upper body's weight come into this. We're keeping that arm working so that space deepens a bit. All right. The recline stuff bothers me more than anything else. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Inhale, feel down. Going to the doctor here soon. It's about that time for that annual physical. Make sure you start getting your annual physical, kids. All right? If you're not already, it's important. You got to get those baselines established so they can tell when things are going wrong with you. That's why you go to the doctor. See what's going wrong with you. Left leg out. Here we go. That right leg on. Exhale and twist. Now, if you're like me, close to a wall, go ahead, bend the knee. That lower abdominal work. How does that change your back? The side. Opens up space, doesn't it? That's what it's for. And we inhale and untwist. Alright? Yeah, we're going to lift up there, right? Curl up a little bit. Make sure your middle's nice strong, the right arm strong. Exhale down. Breathe. Recline lizard. Again, hip opening movement. Keep your abs working. That strength in the lower abdomen is there. I'm going to have to do something a little bit different here. This shoulder's bugging me. Hey, yay. There we go. Put a little pressure this way. That gets it what we want. We're almost done anyway. Inhale down. Boom. All right. So we got the right foot on the floor, left leg long. We're going to bring the left arm up. We're going to exhale and roll to the left. And as we push up, we turn as we need to come along the mat. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens now. Shoulders by the wrists. One foot back. Then the other. Exhale down dog. Alright, so big move. Right down dog. Long the legs extending, dropping the heels. We're shoving back, pushing our butt up in the air. Oh my gosh, why do we worry about that little bit of work in the lower abdomen? Well, there's others too. Your shoulders away from your ears, the tuck of the chin. All of that opens the chest. Lets that breath flow. Lets the thoughts move. And this strong work calms and steadies. Right? This is not about kicking through a wall. This is all day strength. This is not the sprint. This is a marathon. Inhale, hands and knees. Tiger's tail. So this is similar to a half fold, except we're not going to try to hold the feet. We're just going to stay on hands and knees. Inhale the chest forward. Small. Tuck your chin. Inhale, left knee up. You got some strength going in the back of that leg. Now maybe you don't touch the toe of your back of your head. That's fine. The movement's still there. This little work here. It's going to help that slowly grow. And we exhale down. Drop your head a moment. Round your spine up. Let's do the other side. Inhale right here. And exhale down. And again, drop your head, round your spine. And then we're going to drop it back into a child's pose. Inhale up, hands and knees, one foot back, then the other. Exhale, down dog. Exhale, walk your feet. Bend your knees quite a bit. Easy fold here. Then we exhale the legs long. Inhale, roll up. Okay. And some standing things. So what we're going to come into now is a combination. We're going to do a reverse triangle into a warrior two, and then an extended lateral angle. So we'll be opening both sides of the body and putting strength into that awareness of it. Okay? So stick with me for a little bit. Promise you're going to see where we're going. There is a madness to the method. Or method to the madness, I'm not sure. Anyway, one of those, it works out to be the same. Right foot back. Here we go. Okay, so wide. Now we got to have some space here. And I know I say it all the time. I keep seeing people with your feet all close together and then like, you can do this. You need to. Even if you don't feel very strong, this will build the strength better. You will not fall. I promise. Follow my lead, follow my instructions. Keep those heels lined up, keep your hips lined up. You will not fall. Come out. Exhale, extend slightly backward to the right side, just letting the right hand down. Thumb comes up. We exhale and extend. Now keep your chin tight. This is an opening on the left side, an activation of strength here. Again, these little small things. Yeah, you get a little curve, it's okay. It's got to curve some. You're human. Inhale. The arms come out. Warrior two. Exhale. I know. Oh my God, it's so much harder. It's better when I keep the feet close together, but no, it's not. It only seems easier. More strength now. Use it. Might be able to go further. Hell yeah. Other side stays long. Exhale, extend. Extended lateral angle. Your elbow to your knee. The right arm comes over. Keep your shoulders broad. Keep your alignment. Breathe. You might need your hand on your thigh. It's okay. A little swing of the right arm, but this is a lengthening motion. Don't unbend your left knee. Come back to warrior two. Yeah. What happened here? Put that back into play. Lose that alignment. Find it again. And now we inhale out. Little flex to the right knee. We're going to bring the left knee is going to bring the right foot out. Now, depending on if you want to just bring your feet together, that's fine. Now, a standing locust pose, standing Salambrasana. I'm just going to inhale the arms up. Big inhale there. All right. Oh my goodness. Now, strong Uttanasana fold. Exhale down. And we inhale and slowly roll ourselves back up. Okay, nice job. And as you probably guessed, we're doing the other side. So again, reverse triangle, warrior two, extended lateral angle, briefly back to warrior two. Right? Again, give yourself the space. Give yourself all of your strength. Again, this is not necessarily going to change the actual physical strength you have. It's going to build it in time. But this strength is also from your mind and from your heart. Little lean back, that length, 10 down, right arm up, exhale, extend, right? Strength of your effort is as much mental as it is physical. Awareness, again, of ourselves now. Yes, sometimes we're scared. Sometimes we're worried. No one wants to hurt themselves. No one wants to fall. Right? Last thing I want anybody to do is ever hurt themselves in one of my classes. Inhale up. But you have to make the effort too. Exhale. And this is part of what we're learning. Part of this strength. Again, working when it's hard, when it's challenging, finding those small things in the large. Again, let's face it, the human body is hundreds of muscles, hundreds of bones. We care about that little bit. Again, that extra focus into that one part makes the rest of it work better. Right? It may not seem like it at first, but it is. There's openness, the spine, allows the muscles to move freely because the thoughts move freely. The tip of the pelvis, the arrangement of the openness in the chest, the fullness of the breath, all those muscles go stronger forward. Exhale, extend. And this allows them to stay calm too. You reach out from so the opening grows and your length builds. And maybe you put your hand on the floor, maybe not. Not me today. Look what you can do. Look what you can be. And a little extra focus on something small makes the whole greater. Inhale up. Warrior two. Oh yeah. Don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. There it is, there it is. Yes. Heck yeah. Inhale out. That was it. Yeah. We'll bring the feet together. And again, here we go. Standing Salambrasana. Don't hold your breath. Exhale, full. Inhale, we roll it. Okay, now, earlier we did 2 reclined twists. We're going to do the same thing with our balances now. We're going to add in some standing twists with this. And we're going to do the same kind of thing, right? So basically what we're going to do the balanced version of that lumbar roll twist and that reclined revolved triangle, which is, in this case, the Parvita Pandangastasana, which is the holding your big toe pose revolved. We'll do a little easy variation on that, and we're going to try the full version. All right, so here we go. Let's see what happens. Now, gotta find out. So we're going to do the easy version first. You try the harder one. It's not working for you, we'll go back to the easy one. We put the weight on the right foot first. Now, the left arm goes out. Now, I like to do this. I think it makes it a little bit easier. Now, your mileage may vary. You may need to keep that arm here down first. In which case, do it. Find out. Left toe, left heel for a moment. As that weight shifts, center it back. Heel up. Right hand holds the left knee. We exhale and twist away from it. Now put your fingers here if you wish. You don't have to. And the turn starts here, small. I work down here, small. Shoulders over, there's all these little things. Good grief. And there it is. And why is it so hard? But it's stronger for it. Calm will grow. Balance gets better. There it is. Inhale on twist. Down. Did a balance move in my dance class, heels dance, and the teacher's like, do that pretty good. It's like, I should be able to, huh? Kind of make my living with this. Here we go. So again, modified, ball, holding the big toe pose. So we're not even holding the toe, we're just going to hold the knee. So we're on the left foot though, right arm out. Fingers here if you wish. And exhale, that's it. Just want to make sure the hip doesn't turn. Right? So this is where things are different. Again, from when we were on the floor, of course, we rotated the lower body, the hips. Now we're turning the upper body. Obviously, we're standing on one foot versus lying on the ground. So it's going to change it. But a lot of that movement is the same. Whoa. Inhale on twist. That's the other thing to be aware of. Right? We have these little small things. Give extra focus to it. Seems silly, but it helps the rest of it. Some things are different. You still get the same positive benefits. Moving in a slightly different way. It's still human. Right? Okay, so full Parvita Pandangastasana. I'm getting better at saying that one, aren't I? Okay, so I'm going to turn to the left first. Now we're going to try to hold the foot. Alright? Find out what you can't do. And don't let that happen. It's so easy, right? Feel that alignment. This part will get easier with time, I promise. Alright? My posture was terrible when I first started. You lift that left knee. If you've got to bend down, but then you've got to straighten back up. This is key. Really lift high. Then push long. And then twist. Wahoo! You don't have to make that noise. Inhale back. And down. Aces. Well done, everybody. Let's try the other side now. Yeah. Might be different. It's okay. So, again, we're going to bring the right knee up. Bending down. It's fine, but then you must straighten up. So this might be the hardest part for it because you got to find that openness, got to find that strength. Once you've established your line, now the exhale, pushing it forward. Ooh, a little harder on this side. And we twist. And back. Done it. That one was hard. Okay, very good. So, let's work our way down. we're going to fold again. Now strong tongue on. I want you to really release the back of the legs. Pull that string off the front as we exhale. So just the tiniest little bit to bend the knee. Whether you touch your floor or not does not matter. Tuck your chin a bit. Open the chest at the same time. Let this calm breath flow. Fingers are down. Lift the heels. And down we go. And up we bounce. You don't have to do anything with your hands. They can stay on the floor. Bring them together if you wish. This is up to you. Stay on, whatever you need. We're going to shift our weight forward. A little lean. Cross your ankles. And down we go. All right. So we're on the floor and we're still alive. Hot dang, how'd that happen? I honestly don't know. No. All right, so some easy things. So we're going to take the legs long. We're going to roll the thighs. We pull the feet together. So this is a modified turtle pose here. So once we've got the feet touching, we stop bending the knee. So there is basically as little bend as you can have with the feet, toes, heels together. Knees are up slightly, but the thighs roll open. So this work, speed, we come forward. A little length in the inner thigh. Put some pressure on the back of your forearms, just a little bit. Might deepen that fold, might not. You don't have to put your forehead on your toes. Lift your knees up. Inhale. Float up. And let your legs extend. All right. Now, reverse plank here. Inhale up. And we exhale down. Yeah, this is bugging me. Right foot. When the right knee's going to bend, we turn the left foot. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to come into a heron pose. We've got a strong leg extension. Again, focus the work on extending the leg into your hands. Really push your foot in your hands as you sit tall and we exhale. If the knee doesn't straighten fully, fine, so be it. Keep rolling the thigh in, particularly if you've got that knee. If it's doing this thing, turn and lengthen through the. You want to really feel it in this instance through the left hand because this strength comes up the inner leg a lot. And it's going to go around the rest of it too. And eventually you might get the shins to your forehead, but there's no rush. Don't hurry. Right hand here. Bend. Let's do the other side. Left foot out, and the right thigh, bring it under. Don't worry if the knee didn't come all the way around. Don't worry if your heel's not by your hip. You get it as tight as you can. Alright? Flex those toes so you can sit up nice and tall. And we push into the foot as we sit and we exhale. Heck yeah. Good job. here. And inhale down. Very good. Alright, now feet together. Now we pull the heels all the way in. We are going to fold a bit. And then we exhale. We get those thighs open. We get the inner legs extended. And then the exhale, we take it where we can. Up and over. Right? As always. Nothing fancy. Inhale up. Okay, now let the feet slide out a little bit. Lift those knees up. Now we're going to come into some boat pose, some more core strength stuff. But we're going to add in some more leg extensions. So you see, this kind of been a bit of a theme with this practice this week. And today is we've been on activation and then trying to deepen it a little bit or change it up to a slightly different positioning. Just to see what's similar, what's different. Again, some of these little awarenesses still stay with us. So, boat pose. Hands to the back thighs. Up we sit. Tuck your tailbone. Lean it back. All right, get your arms long. Pick your heels up because you find your balance point. Let me take those legs long. Not too high up. Now we're going to do that later. We want to get length here. We take the hands away. Strong. Now, if you got to leave them, you got to leave them. It's okay. Very active. Now, what we're going to do here in a moment, establish the strength. Again, a lot of this comes from that little work. Oh my gosh, remember to tuck your chin. So much to think about, but there it is. Now, we're going to maintain all that. Come into balancing bear. We grab our big toes. We push. Again, the inner legs extend. Now, you're going to have the back of the legs open. Yes, and sometimes these movements, again, impact other parts. Okay, there we go. Same thing, right? There it is. The elbows will flex. Bring the legs together. Don't bend the knees, though. So in this movement, by its nature, as you sit tall, your legs extend, then knees get closer to you. The shins get closer to you. Let it happen. And we inhale down. Once. Boop. There we go. The legs go out. Lie back. And lie down. Now, do a few more things. Now, we're not quite into Shavasana yet. Okay. So here we back recline. We sort of started there. Now we're going to do a little bit more. Bring your feet in. Knees above your ankles. Middle's real strong. Again. Bridge pose. As we often do. Inhale up. And we exhale. Hips to the heels. Knees and ankles together. Exhale. Pull your knees in. Again, shins, thighs, tuck to you. A little squeeze. Tuck your chin though. Keep those shoulders broad. Inhale the legs. Let the feet come to the floor. We release the legs. There we go. Good grief. Now we're going to take the left leg out. Exhale, pull your right knee in. Now we're looking for some leg extension again. The hands to the back thigh. Exhale, big squeeze in. And then exhale, big length. Now, if you've got to let up a little bit to get that full extension, do eat. It's okay. Inhale, bends, inhale, right foot down. Right leg goes out. knee out. Deep squeeze. Exhale, extend. Let it up a little bit as you need. Don't have to move your hands. Keep the pressure where you can. Inhale, bend the left knee. And again, we'll let the foot come down. And now we're going to repeat. Coming back into reclined Baddha Konasana. We'll do right into the extended version, a little bit different. And once we get those thighs open, the fingers interlace this time. Move my ring and go. So the arms are long, left thumb up. Now again, if this just proves too much, you can do what we did earlier. Put the backs of the hands on the floor. Keeping that little work in the lower end. Again, if you let it go, you will tip up. Right. It's going to make it harder. Jump, sweep down. You find the space that works for you. And exhale. Allow your legs to come long. Now, if it's too much, doesn't feel good to have the legs extended, you bend your knees. Here we are. This is Shavasana. Close your eyes for a few minutes now. My goodness. And these small things, this little work, extra focus into something. And yeah, it's been there, we know it, we need it, it's part of it, but what the heck? We gotta get into it every single time. Yeah, needs to be reminded that these little things, which again are a tiny percentage of your body, are still an integral part of it, still necessary, right? No, we're not talking about your appendix, your tonsils, things that maybe we honestly don't have a part of anymore. Don't need those. But you need this work in your lower abdomen. This is a part of what holds you upright. You need the tug of your chin, those little things, the space, the weird little movement of muscles across our collarbones. That's so odd. The space is there for your breath now because of it. The space is there for your mind to send the signals through the nervous system down the spine. Again, we keep the spine open. There's room for that. You know what a pinched nerve feels like? Maybe what this is, I don't know. Doesn't feel very good. The movement's not there. The space isn't there. Again, these little bits of work, these extra focuses now, this tiny little percentage helps maintain the rest of it. The freedom of breath, the freedom of movement is there for everyone, everything. That little explosion again, I told you it was a metaphor. But there it is, it worked. Breathing. Relaxing where you can. Again, this is not about how much you relax, how often you have to refocus. But you're a part of it. And flex your fingers a little bit. And flex your toe. The movement calm. Movement aware. Wrists have moved, the ankles, let the elbows and the knees bend a bit back and forth, calm now. And our next inhale, reaching the arms long. Feel the space, the movement. A little tug of the tailbone, feel how that works, that engagement there. That keeps that spine long as you extend this openness for breath. For every part of your body. As your right arm stays by your ear, your left knee bends. We exhale and roll onto our right side. There we press up. Nice comfortable seated position. Hands together, thumbs touching the chest. Everybody smiles. We're amazing. Thank you. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Okay, let me scooch up closer here to make the ending announcements, as I often do. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can certainly leave a comment on the video itself, or you can send me a message. Now, speaking of the video, the Facebook subs has stopped keeping them up as long as they used to. So I move the videos each month. So all of June will be there, beginning of July on my YouTube channel, and follow the links for that. Speaking of links, right? This is a donation-based class, and whatever you think is fair, the PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, and however you wish to do it, I appreciate it. Okay, and I'll be back next week, last one of June. Oh my gosh, already summer's flying along. Having a great time. All right, so I hope you enjoyed. And reminder for those of you dealing with the heat, it is a little nuts today, where it is for me. Well, hopefully it's not too bad for you, but keep your water handy. Sunscreen handy. Find some shade if you have to. Find some cool if you have to. And if you need help, you start to feel bad, ask for it. Right? It's important. Nobody gets hurt. All right. I hope you all stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.